Okay, and we are live, I hope. So, and echoing. Okay, echoing destroyed. Alright, so, we are doing another practice stream. Let's see. Uh, stream banner. So, yes, today I'm just going to be practicing chatting with stream in chat. If anyone's available to yap at me, that'd be appreciated. Um, just help me with practicing, engaging with chat. But yeah, today I'm going to be working on last exporting of the avatar into VR chat. This is a mostly done avatar. I think it's like 99.9% done at this point. Proud of how she's worked out. But we're going to go ahead and pull her into exporter. Sorry, we're going to go ahead and export her out of Blender. This mostly done avatar and go importing her into Unity and then exporting her out of Unity into VRChat. I've got a nifty little checklist that I've put together that I can just go step by step through because it is surprisingly involved. We're going to be going through this together. Um, and yeah, I guess just hop to it. So, step one, let's see, save as exporting.blend. I've already done this. Uh, all the rigs and meshes I'm going to be exporting are visible. Okay, step one, apply weight transfer modifiers. Enough. Oh, hang on, let me have a chat doc. Stats doc. Um, Stats doc. Can't show this. Let's see. Live. Bitrate's good. Time to render frame. I guess that's good. FPS 30. Okay, yes, still good. RAM usage is currently acceptable. We'll see how that goes once we get Unity going on top of OBS, on top of Blender, on top of VR chat. That's usually when things start to die. Mew, hello! Could be as cool as Aduna. That's the dream. You know what they say, shoot for the stars, even if you miss, you'll wind up lost in the cold, dead void for eternity, spinning in the dark, lonely space between stars. That's how that one goes. I'm sure that's how it goes. Oh, am I sounding okay? I do I do appreciate the mic check assistance. What was I? Oh yes. So, step one, applying weight transfer modifier. Now these are really, really nifty little things. So the way I do my weighting is I just use the automatic weighting system, but you you is that I, is that like Hindi or it sounds like a Southeast Asian language? Gyu. It could be Danish. My God, the Danish have a odd language. I've heard Danish people talk. It's not Danish. It's not German, and it's not like any Scandinavian languages. They got their own thing going on, and it's hilarious watching the Europeans get stuck into them. I think it's just because they're the middle child of Europe. Sounds like me, the middle child. Speaking of sounding like you, how do I sound? Like, is my mic coming across well? Am I enunciating properly? Enunciating properly? Am I, clear, loud, trailing off, sexy and buttery smooth? Hungry? I mean, I just ate, but thanks. Anyway, so instead of like actually weight painting, what I like to do is I had a bunch of these, what I call bounding bones. So this rib cage in here, and then adds like when I do the automatic weight painting, it just kind of like weight paints really well. So I've got this pelvis bone in here, this pelvis slot in here, and that like gets like, oh, hang on, this pelvis and these two pelvis bones. And that gets me like a really good automatic weight painting of kind of like the pelvis area. You sound like I want to be cool like Iduna. That's why I'm late. And like Tess. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, um, yeah, I use these to kind of like bound the weight painting, and then, and this is the clever part, I use, because these are just dead weight bones, I use these nifty little weight transfer modifiers, then apply that weight data. So for example, these ribcage ones, they're a bit hard to see. So these ribcage ones that are holding the form of the chest, I can then just apply them using this modifier to the chest bone. So we get the awesome sort of like really particular weight, automatic weight painting, but we don't have the extra bones when we export. It can do, but for something like the chest, which it breathes and moves a bit IRL, but you know, in games you don't really need that, and in VR chat you don't really need that a lot. And even if you do, you'd have like a separate bone for that. So yeah, and ornament like especially like in the mid-level stages of when you're modeling the rig, you know, you do the weight painting, and then you'll come back and be like, oh shit, I gotta change this thing, or I gotta add this bone, or I gotta do this, that, and the other, and then you gotta go repaint, re-weight paint a whole heap of stuff. And for me in particular, because I've got like 50 different versions of this model, and clothing, and all the other cool stuff, just being able to like automatically weight paint it every time, so much easier. And then, you know, when I'm done with everything, like done, and 100% sure I'm done, then I can go through and weight paint like little bits and pieces. But until then, the form holding bones, the automatic weight painting, and then the weight transfer modifiers works pretty good for me. Anyway, that's what we're doing now. So we're going to go through and I only just discovered this today, okay, yesterday. Actually, just hold. You can just hover over a modifier that you want to apply, hold Control, press A. I should get one of those things that one of those pop-up things. I've seen other YouTube. They've got like this little pop-up thing that'll show what keys people are using. I can get a flat pack for that. Linux, let's go. What would that be called? Yeah, special. Mew says, yeah, especially if you have to redo the automatic weight painting every time you make an adjustment to the model armature. Yes, that's why it's so good. Now, let's see. Would it be cool? Um, Display keystroke? No matcher? I just keystroke? Screen key. Screencast tool to display your. There is a flat pack for this. Linux is fucking brilliant sometimes. I swear to God. Screencast tool to display your keys. Inspired by Screen Flick for Mac OS, and it's basically on key on project. Powerful teaching tool. This is exactly what I want. Gimme. Okay. Uh, That's the other cool thing about Linux. Like you can see, like you can guess how many letters are in my thing, but thanks to the automatically like it's it out. God, so glad you got me into Linux. I double tapped that. That was dumb. One of those. Okay, show keys. Let's go. Roll A. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, so it shows. Is that showing an OBS? So hover over the modifier I want to apply, hold control, press A, control plus A. Oh, brilliant. That's a bit much though. Let's figure this. Uh, bottom. I don't want to like the whole thing. Um, yeah. So screen. That's cool. Bottom. I don't want to be the whole thing though. Size small. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Linux is brilliant. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so I don't like it there. I think I'd rather it be at the top. Backspace. Modifiers mode. I have go top. I think it does. That again. Okay. Capacity up. Alright, yeah, I like this. Control A, 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 Control A. Oh, this is awesome. Oh man, so happy with this. Okay, back to the checklist. Let's see. That's the body done. That's the face shapes. Let's go ahead and do that. So these are the awesome Visemes I've got. Funny story, the Sill is a Viseme that has to have VR chat to like work properly, but it also has to not do anything. It's insane. Like I had like Sill's kind of like um when you make a mouth shape, like it's supposed to go from it's supposed to turn on Sill first to kind of like open the lips, and then the R thing's just supposed to be like the mouth shape. But that doesn't work in VR chat. Well, it does work client side, but it doesn't work on anyone else's computer. And it threw me so hard when I like got to testing it with friends, and yeah, VR chat's got some issues. So if anyone's watching this and you're having trouble with the Visemes, specifically like other people using your model and seeing that they're having trouble with the Visemes, just change your Sill or add a Sill uh mouth talkie blend shape. Oh, I think it's a bug. It's from what I've read, it's a bug that they were going to fix and then just never got around to it. Um, I think because everyone just figured a way out of it and people just started doing what I've done here and just adding a Sill and have it not do anything. Because you can't just not have it, because that breaks it too. You just have to have it and have it not do anything. And also, I think a lot of people are moving towards a different form of face, like face tracking stuff, which I would love to get working on this model. It'd be cool to make a tutorial about that on this model. Oh no, fixing this will address everything which works. That too, I think because a lot of people have workarounds they've developed. and it's yeah, so that people have workarounds that are working and they don't want to mess with that. It's a bit silly, but I understand it. A lot of games with big modding communities, like every time Skyrim, but every time Bethesda updates like Fallout or Skyrim, people lose their goddamn minds. Understandably, because it breaks all their mods, but they're kind of trapped in that they can't like fix the broken ass game because fixing the broken ass game would break all the mods that are fixing the broken ass game. Happy. Bad. Okay, so these all work. X. We take that off the list. I love tech lists. Dopamine hit of like hitting that little tick button every time. Let's go back to applying modifiers for the thing, and then Control A, Control A, Control. Ah, shirt and sleeve. Like Control. Uh, Collar. Now these are all separate because these all have different modifiers apply. Like this one has subdivision surface, whereas this one has multi-res. And I would love to go through multi-res someday. It is fantastic for sculpting. Let's just have like uh various levels, and this will come in really handy when we do the Oculus like super low resolution export. But yeah, it allows me to sculpt onto a low res onto a high resolution mesh without losing anything of the low resolution meshes, and also being able to like bring the changes over. It's fantastic if you like want to bake stuff, like sculpt a high resolution model and then bake down. Blender actually has a bake from multi-res built in. Just awesome. I love using that tool. That'd be another good tutorial. Make Control A, Control A, Control A. Get my CPS up. The vest. Control A, Control A, Control A. And if you're curious about some of these, cute. If you're curious about some of these modifiers that aren't being used, that's because these are for the Oculus. So if I'm actually really proud of this. H. I set this to capitalize though. References. There you are. Oh, show mouse. Oh, I want that. Oh, yes. Yes, that's cool. Um, so, oh, right, I was trying to get caps. Ah, that's not caps. Ah, whatever. Um, yeah, so, if I go ahead and say, it's gonna be kind of difficult. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's do it now. So if I turn off a subdivide and then I turn on the smoothing one, that's our low-res version. And actually looks pretty good, especially at a distance. Like, you get all up in a grill and you can start to tell it's a bit blocky, but this and this, a huge difference. So I'm very much looking forward to testing the Quest version. And Quest is kind of like the budget VR chat solution, which I'm very passionate about supporting because having an entry level option for people who want to get into VR chat might not have the disposable income to buy like the full 5 tracking situation. I think it's important. Anyway, so moving on. Vest. Oh, we've already applied that. Pantsuit, another one with our amazing Moltres. Uh, cannot cannot get over how amazing that is. Control A, Control A, Control A. Underwear. Play. Bra. Play. Okay, that's all of those done. Pick up a whole row. Yay, delete redundant bones. So now, because we've applied the weighting for all these, uh, can delete these bones with Rig. It is the right Rig. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. So now that we've applied all those modifiers, we can delete these and not affect anything. So, and I've got them all on my checklist. So we've got ribs, grab stuff, hold the side of the face, and I'm just pressing L. L? To select the chain. You can select chains of bones by hovering your mouse over them and tapping the L key. And I'm going to shift select the. Interesting. What does that mean? Oh, shift over here. Oh. Okay, so got rib selected, got the jaw selected, got the pelvis selected, pubic bone, elite bones. Oh, okay. And we gotta get rid of some of these hair roots that are holding the top of the head. Separate. So we got here. It's good. And then we delete the bones for whichever tail isn't being used. Because I've got two variations for the tail. I've got the bunny tail and the all the other tails. Go back into the body and get rid of the bunny tail because we're using the fluffy tail for this one. And that's all that. And if this seems like it's all a bit obtuse, it's because it is. But I have a reason for like needing to go through this enormous list, and that is because I've got like a whole mix and match thing going on. Like we got a shark tail that I'm not actually using. We got the feline tail. We got bunny tail. Got thicker tail. We got multiple hair types, and then the different hair types all have different ear types. Like we got yeah. That's why we've got this whole long. It's a good investment. It's yeah, it is a good investment. I mean, if you're interested in buying an avatar, I'm going to be uploading this to Gumroad soon. So yeah. Okay, join tail and body mesh. Going for the fluffy tail for this one. Select our body mesh. Okay. Join. Love this. I don't even really need to say the keys anymore. They're on the screen. Fantastic. Love you, Linux. So join and in all caps, test tail and body. So big scroll tab to. That's interesting. Oh, so that means tab. I don't like that. People, my key system. Oh, that's better. I like that. Oh, and I can do shift. Okay, cool. So scroll tab. L. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, actually, no, I don't like that. See what other options we have. Preferences. Nope, don't like that. Translated? Nope, don't like that either. Okay, I think my favorite is keys. Stick with that. So, Control Tab, go into pose mode. Save that. That works. The head's not attached, so bad idea. That. Close. And good way for testing like bone chains like this without having to set up like a whole arcade thing, which I'm gonna make a loading screen thingy on eventually. But because it's actually really simple. But until then, setting it to individual origins and normal will rotate them kind of like each one individually along its origin. And test the splaying of the tail, like so. Test it. Ooh, that way. As it as it would shit, what's it called? The fizz bones. Yeah. It's a good enough test. So that's the test done. Uh select head verts and deselect hair verts. The reason I'm doing this is because uh I want to separate the head when we're all done. It's gonna be easier if I have them selected merged. So we go faces mode, and because we have these edge loops, if you do an L select in faces mode, it doesn't cross over edge loop barriers. Sorry, edge cuts? The UV border defining things. You know, let's just go, they're called seams. Of course. Everything's muscle memory for me now. I don't know what anything's called anymore. My brain, I want to do a thing and my fingers do it automatically. And eyelashes as well. Situation. Okie dokie. Take that. Apply subsurf / multi-res modifiers. Start from the top. So this is a really cool plugin. So if you have blend shapes on a model, you can't apply modifiers. But there is a workaround that one of the first tutorials I did for YouTube was actually a workaround for this. But then I discovered there's a plugin that does it for you, and it's so much easier. I think the plugin's been discontinued, so if anyone wants it, just DM me and I'll shoot it over. Um, but for the body, in this case, we're going to be using the nifty little plugin. I think I sent it to you, Mew. I'm quite sure I sent it to you on you. One of you was having this exact issue when I sent you the plugin. It took us a while to get you set up with it. Like market add-on. Yeah, Fox can get you set up. You want that add-on fix? Fox got you. Um, so this one. So if I just try and apply these, it's gonna say, "Oh no, modifier cannot be applied to a mesh with a shape key." And then I say, "Ha, that's what you think." And I go apply chosen modifiers. I want to keep the armature. Go subdivision and solidify. Not using smooth. Okay. And it takes a while. Has to have a think because it's doing quite the operation. But, and there, boom. Oh, okay. Must have been new. And yeah, that's the, let me see. Add-ons. Enabled add-ons. Ah, SK Keeper is what it's called. By Jonas Ronch. Can you recap what it does again? Uh, so if you have a mesh that has shape keys, amazing shape keys, it won't actually let you apply any modifiers to it. We go apply, it says down here, modifier can't be applied to mesh with a shape key. But with this plugin, I can just go object, apply chosen modifiers, and then tick the ones I want, and then OK, and it'll cycle through and apply the modifiers while keeping the shape keys. Because we need the shape keys for reasons, but we need to apply the modifiers because they're not going to export into Unity. Well, actually, a lot of modifiers can export into Godot nowadays. Though. I know the subdivision surface is now a modifier that works in Godot, which is incredible. Love the stuff they're doing. Anyway, that's the body modifiers applied. Yeah. Also, you distracted with Kenshi. You getting raided again? Beep getting eaten by beak things. Hair, so I can apply these because I don't have any shape keys. Up, apply, apply. Oh, okay. Productive. New. Shirt sleeve. Apply, apply, and kill that one. Go through. Not using the exporter. Will get upset with me if I don't. What's next? Shirt sleeves color. Apply and apply. Best. Apply. Smooth. Pants. Not. Apply and apply. Wait, still what? Good. Oh, you're clipping really bad. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't clipping before because we had the armature modifier in the wrong place. I control C, control Z back. The armature modifier is on top. Um, sorry, the armature modifier is on the bottom. We actually want that on top because with it on the bottom, it's giving us like a not a result that isn't the same when it's exported. X. Get all this horrible clipping that we don't get if we have the modifier bottom. Modifier being on the bottom is the result. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Flipping that. Maybe I've got this around the wrong way. It is good to have it on the. Okay. So it is best to have it on the bottom. Oh, okay. So it is more accurate on. But getting clipping in here. Oh, I know where we're getting clipping in here. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic, chat. Fox has already fixed it. We don't have the pants blend shape applied. There we go. It's okay. I'd already fixed this. I'd just forgotten. I've got a modifier, shape key that gets rid of the fluff, but also brings in the body just a smidge. Hey, Prince! Oh, we got toe beans. We got toe beans. We got hand beans. Man, we got all the beans. We got nose bean. Want to boop the nose bean? We got you sorted, buddy. Also, hey, Prince. Long time no see. I'm just getting some practice streaming again. I'm going to be doing a tutorial series, making a VTuber avatar from start to finish, from like, the concept art to the finished product in VR chat and this thing that's doing. Yeah. So if you're interested in yeah, so right now I'm just practicing. I'm just kind of like getting my streamer voice back, but I'm going to be doing a proper series of how to make an avatar in Blender start to finish, and it's gonna be a good time. Uh, any feedback would be appreciated while I'm getting my bearings for streaming again. Dawn's free. I think I haven't done in a while. DM him my thing. I uh link. Actually listen. Well, I mean, I'm hoping to do kind of a thing. Okay, I know Thor's kind of an internet lolcow at the moment, but I kind of want to do a similar thing to him, minus the blatant narcissism, where he kind of like streamed development of his game for people to kind of like get an idea of what it's like what happens, how the sausage is made, so to speak. So it's not really just for people who want to use Blender. I kind of want it to also be accessible for people who are just interested in the process of how VTuber avatars are made. Either because you're a VTuber, you're interested in getting one made and you want to know what's involved, or you're just a VTuber appreciator and you'd like to know how your favorite VTuber model came to be. And also for people who are into Blender, all the reason to do what he does. His disappearance will leave a void in the market. Well, I do love voids. You know how much I love filling voids, Mew. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, what are we up to? On the pants? Okay, I've got I was just DMing Dawn, letting him know that I started streaming, and I just realized, like, my whole thing is just coming up. I love you. Is coming up on the top. Okay, that's embarrassing. Just let me put in my credit card details into this game I'm buying. Iduna! Frungles you. Oh man, I'm being frungled. Not sure what it is, but I'm here for it. Coming up, coming up, coming up. It's there? There. It's there. I've heard of it. Isn't that like the American like anti-drug thing? Iduna guest starring a random, definitely not autistic cat girl. That's what I said. I know, I'm agreeing with you. Welcome back, Iduna. How you doing? Yeah, but you make it so much fun. The only reason I do it, so technically it's your fault. If you didn't make it so much fun, I wouldn't keep doing it. Exactly. You get lifelong trauma, I get a little bit of a chuckle. Win-win. No, I get the chuckle. You don't get the chuckle. You don't laugh. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, you get to hear me chuckle. And who doesn't want that? Oh, and we got a guest star Mew as well. Hello. Oh, Prince wasn't talking. Prince was typing in chat. Wait, you can't hear Aduna? Oh, I think that was before they were typing? Okay. You
Yeah,
were okay, you are live now. My bad. I'm sorry, you were muted.
damn.
That's embarrassing. Well, okay. Would you like to reintroduce yourselves? I mean, I was doing most of the talking, but
No, I know what introducing myself means in this, and I will not be slandered again. I
Oh no.
refuse. Hi,
okay,
kitty. Please don't
so
knock stuff
I'm
over.
definitely missing some context here.
going to join these. No context necessary.
You
Okay,
better be missing context. Oh, hi.
we've just joined all our meshes together, so we've got one Ito burrito mesh. We actually do all the culling of meshes that we're not using in VR chat with toggles. A really cool Poyomi toggle that like makes uh materials invisible based on their place in the UV mesh. I'll explain that later, but it's really quite cool and very efficient. So meshes is done. So Mew, how are you doing? You're busy working?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. I must admit I didn't understand most of your second explanation of that add-on. I mean, there's
Oh,
a nice
am I yapping too fast?
for
I
exporting.
can slow down.
No, no, it's just I ask for an explanation and then I get distracted by work and I completely phase out.
Okay, that almost killed me. I was chugging tea when you said that.
Oh my.
Yeah, I said Mew was gonna be the death of me someday. But yeah, I do tend to get very excited when talking about plugins and stuff, so please let me know if I start rambling or going too fast, because I'm very excitable.
I haven't seen such an issue, honestly.
I see the
But
issue. Fox, you have to stop talking, period. Ruining your stream. How dare you
my
speak
my
ever?
talking is ruining my stream. Oh dear, that's not a good sign.
Oh
Um,
god.
okay, so cool thing about merging. Okay. Pro tip: if you're ever merging a two separate meshes with two separate rigs, just remember to merge the meshes first and then the rigs. If you do it the opposite way around, if you merge the rigs first and then the meshes, you're going to lose the object data for one of them. So if you're having trouble putting two rig meshes together, it's doable. You just got to get the order right. Hence why I have the to-do list to make sure I always get the order right. Okay, so we're going to join these two rigs and see if it's going to make a liar out of me. Arm still works. Oh,
I think
hi.
Iduna is withholding some information though.
Oh, Iduna, tell us your
What
secrets.
information am I withholding? I don't want to.
Regarding your
My secrets are
stream,
my secrets and mine alone.
Regarding my
so
stream?
the secret has already been released. Your
S-
stream started 12 minutes ago.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
my stream's starting 12 minutes ago.
Iduna's late. It's their brand at this
That
point.
I have
That
been
is true.
not very late lately. I will say, I in the past many days, I've not had a day where I've had a stream that's more than 15 minutes late.
You're
So I've been
right.
like on time adjacent
You're right.
when
You
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 think
have
about
been
it.
you have been doing an excellent job of being on time. It's not going to stop me teasing you about it, but yeah, you have been doing well.
I don't know about an excellent job. 15 minutes late backs is kind of it's still
Wait,
not on time,
hang on.
but
50 or
Pessimistic.
50 or 15?
15.
Okay, yeah, 15's
Like
not
that's still
bad.
I guess, but if it's like consistent, you know,
Yeah, I mean, if you show up
like you still
15 minutes,
stream.
if you show up 15 minutes late to your job, you know, they're going to be miffed, but unless you're working in like, you know, surgery or something, it's just going to be like, okay, no one cares, right? Unless they're like ridiculously anal about it. Parent hairbone. Yeah, it's fine.
You? You?
Hi
Hi.
guys,
Oh,
I'm
guest
Yen.
starring New. You're live on Twitch and YouTube. Say hi to everyone.
Hello. Hi.
New, you're on
I have
TV.
to go though. Oh my gosh, I'm on TV.
Maybe you're on someone's TV.
I have to go now though.
Oh,
Oh,
good luck,
good luck.
New.
Thank you. Bye bye. Good luck.
Okay, so parenting the ear bones and the hair bone, sorry, the ponytail bone to the head. Actually, no, ponytail to the knee. Keep offset. I gotta fix this. This is I don't know if it's just because I'm hacking much, but the on screen hints just making massive words not working for me. I sequences only? Nope. Space cam. Oh, compress repeats after 3 seconds. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna do some fiddling with that later. Because as cool as this feature is, not really working. Who are you making the model for? Well, okay, so this one is just to go up on the store and like as a portfolio piece. I'm going to be uploading this to Gumroad and yeah, probably just Gumroad because Gumroad seems to be where all the furry stuff's at. But yeah, this is just kind of like a general avatar for VR chat users to use and like as a base model. The next model I'm going to be doing is actually for a very smart, charming, and attractive VTuber that I can't mention just yet, but we're currently working on the concept art, and we're going to have them on the stream occasionally to it's not Mew. I could make you an avatar if you'd like. Um, yeah, we're gonna have them on the stream going through like to hope, yeah, about how talking with clients works and get their feedback as we're going, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have like a back and forth with the actual VTuber that we're making the avatar for, which hopefully will be helpful for some people to get an idea of how that works. And yeah, So yeah, not for anyone in particular at this point in time, but very soon. The next series is going to be for someone in particular. All right, motion the hair bones. We're going to test. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's good. We go to edit mode, select the hair bone, and control key. Now the reason we're parenting the hair bones, all the hair bones, to a separate hair bone instead of we got ponytail. Well, to a separate hair bone instead of to the head is because in Unity slash VR chat, if we keep off that, we can actually apply the fizzbone. What's it called? Component. This quote unquote hair bone, parent the hair bone to the head bone, and then have the fizzbone component ignore the first bone. We only need to have one fizzbone component to deal with all of these hair joints. And yeah, it's much more all at the cost of just having. So you only have to use one component at the cost of one of having to have an extra bone. So yeah, much more. Yeah, cool. So hitting the head looks good. Right, up, down. Awesome. And yep, and here's a okie dokie. So I'm just going to do the last of the, and then we'll do the Unity stuff next time. So we've done that, done that. Bang. Okay, so what hair one? Done that. Side from archer. Yeah, I already did that. Split head from the body. This is important because it makes it just a lot more efficient if the blend shapes for the face are only on the face. Yeah, it degrades the performance rating, but it significantly improves the actual performance. So yeah, I take a hit of the performance that VR chat thinks is at, and get a big boost to yeah, the actual experience of the users. Key to separate, selection, and then so yeah, that's done. Add a quick test. Vertices are all the exact same place. They do not mind at all. That's that. Head shapes from body, and remove body shapes from the head. That's the shape keys we talked about earlier. Shape keys, and this is the head, so we want to keep all the talking ones, blinking, and the facial expression ones, but we need this clothing changing one. So we'll get rid of elbow flute, pants flute, shirt flute, all that fluff. And then on the body, we do the opposite. Need any of the facial expression. Add happy, happy. Do need all these body ones. Face seams, and eye ones up to faces. And there we go. That makes them a lot more efficient. Make sure body is called body no ears base. It's important in Unity, but and this is unfortunate naming because I'm using a plugin in Unity to copy over all the settings from the old model to the new model. Body is called. So we need that. And the head, that's good. Unity Monopoly. Yeah, not a fan of the unit. We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that in the next stream. I have a whole rant about how much I hate Unity. And then export, the moment we've all been waiting for. So, select object, deselect apply modifier. Oh, okay. So that, select that, file, export, FBX. Want to export this straight into meshes? Probably here. So this one is cat ears. Hair ponytail. Tail. The ears are the neko. The tail is fluffy one. Tail. And this is good setting. Selected objects. Deselect apply modifiers. This breaks things fairly regularly. And that's it. Export FPS. X. And I think that'll do it. I'm gonna go ahead and raid good friend Iduna /raid. So if you're interested in seeing a dumb cat girl doing War Fortress, highly recommend coming along. Iduna. Oh, they're the previously mentioned Iduna from 5 minutes ago. So, raid Iduna. Raid's been created. Let's go. One viewer is ready to raid. How do I raid now? Raid now. Meow. Raid now. I don't know how this works.
Good chat.
Oh no, we're still on YouTube.
Saying goodbye before we've left.
Oh, bye. Mata ne. Can we raid on YouTube? I don't know if we can, but anyway,
Never should have done.
yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much for hanging out, friends. I really appreciate it. And you too, Mew. And anyone else who out there, hope enjoyed my little practice run. Bye bye.